Tottenham Hotspur are playing Liverpool on Sunday at Anfield, and in today's video I'm going to be covering everything from injuries to both sides' recent form and to my overall thoughts as to whether we will be winning or not. So if you do enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe on the road to 1k, and let's get straight into it. And obviously the first thing which we do have to acknowledge is that our injury list has only grown. Obviously we knew that a lot of these players were injured before this Liverpool game. However, after this Atletico Madrid game, there have been two new additions to this list, and two very, very big additions to this list at that. And those are, of course, Christian Romero and João Palhinha, who clashed heads during that Atletico Madrid game, and very, very recently, about 3 hours ago, it has been confirmed that they will be ruled out against Liverpool. Obviously, without a doubt, this is obviously big with two relatively key players in our squad. Obviously, some of them have checked out previously, as in some of them, Mickey van der Ven and Romero, already not caring. But this is still a very big deal, because obviously I just mentioned Mickey van der Ven. He has a red card. He is suspended. He got a red card against Palace, and this means that our two main centre-backs, no matter what we think about them, obviously they haven't been playing great recently, and obviously we do need to accept that. But the fact is, they are not available. And looking at the injury list that we do have, I mean, it is terrible. We can make a team out of the amount of injuries we have, and there are players in every position missing, and what this means is players are going to have to step up. And by this, what I mean is, we need players such as Dragusin and Danso with that centre-back pairing to really be filling in, to show desire to win this game against Liverpool. We need players in the middle of the pitch. Conor Gallagher, obviously, needs to show fight. Archie Gray, obviously, he always show fight. My favourite player for Tottenham right now. It's his birthday today, actually, so happy birthday, Archie, if you are watching this. But I'm sure he will be brilliant against Liverpool. Obviously, we have so many key players injured in these midfield positions as well. Lucas Bergvall, Bissouma as well. And so we are really going to need to make do with what we have. Xavi Simons as well, hopefully he can be a real ball of energy and give us this energy and the overall playmaking ability that we do need at this moment. And also another thing to mention is that obviously we were looking at Archie Gray earlier, but also Igor Tudor has recently said, obviously you can read this if you wish, but it does look like he will be playing in yet another position on Sunday due to the amount of injuries that we do have. Obviously, lots of us do prefer him in that central role, but he has been playing at left back, right back. He's been playing all over the pitch recently, and it just goes to show how really, obviously, how recently the players haven't been showing too much desire. But if they can all be like Archie and show real desire, real good attitude towards the team, trying to fight for the fans, fight for the club, and keep us in this Premier League, then I have no doubt that obviously we will hopefully be able to stay in the Premier League. So that is the team news, obviously, on our side. But then again, we also do need to look at our opponents, being Liverpool. And obviously, as we can see here, some of you guys may know that against the 1-0 loss to Galatasaray that Liverpool recently had in the Champions League, Alisson did not start. They instead played Mamardashvili instead of him because of some physical discomfort. Arne Slot hasn't confirmed nor denied whether he will be back, but he has said that he is hopeful that Alisson will be back. Obviously, we know that Conor Bradley is out for the season, and they do have some other injuries, obviously Endo Bajcetic, and Alexander Isak and Federico Chiesa also, one out with an illness and one out with a broken leg. So they do have some injuries, obviously nowhere near as many as us, but they do have some, and that is the fact here. Now, obviously, we can also take a look at their recent results as well. They haven't been great. Obviously, we have seen Liverpool at their finest. We've seen them Premier League champions twice recently. We know what they're capable of. However, recently, I mean, looking at this a year ago, maybe 4 years ago, you'd be thinking, these don't look like Liverpool's results. They've lost to Galatasaray. They've lost to Wolves. They've lost to City. I mean, obviously, they have won games as well. Credit to them. That's great for them. But they aren't as strong as they could be. And I think, obviously, the fact that we are currently in a relegation battle at the moment, we really need to take advantage of this. Obviously, we're going to look at our recent results in the later part of this video, but the fact is we've brought Igor Tudor in to get us results. He's had 4 games. Yes, he's had injuries. Yes, he's had goalkeeper mistakes. Yes, he's had red cards, but he's been brought in to get results, and the fact is we haven't got them. And there have been some things circulating online saying that from some sources, if we don't get the 3 points on Sunday, that he may be relieved of his duties. Obviously, who could come in, we do not know, but we will obviously have to make do with what we have at the moment. And obviously, looking at our results, which we do have, they are very, very worrying. I mean, there is no way of getting around this. They are worrying. That is just a fact. He's had 4 games with us. We've lost all of them. For the first time in Tottenham's history, we have lost 6 games in a row. And also, very, very Spursy, by the way. The one game we draw is against Manchester City. Also, Arsenal's rivals at the top of the league. You couldn't make it up. But obviously, lots of us have our own opinions on Tudor. There's lots of things circulating online saying he should be sacked. Obviously, I did make a video about that very recently saying, in my opinion, I do think he should be sacked. Sunday will very much either confirm or lessen my opinions on what I do believe about that. But what I do think is that the board don't seem like they're going to be sacking him just yet. And so I think because of that, as a fan base, as a squad, obviously we do need to be fully behind this team. Obviously because of the place that we are currently in as a football club, we are only 1 point above relegation, which is extremely worrying. I mean, that is worrying. I mean, we can look at it now, and I think it means that now more than ever, we really do need to be above this team, because this is ridiculously worrying. And obviously, if we go ahead and look at our fixtures, we do know that we have Nottingham Forest after that Liverpool and Atletico Madrid game, which is a 6-pointer. And I do think it is absolutely crucial that if we do lose against Liverpool, and whatever happens against Atletico Madrid, we need a manager who is going to get these players to fight, someone who's going to spark something into these players, no matter how many injuries we have, someone to convince them that this fan base and this club deserves fighting for, and that we can ultimately go and beat Nottingham Forest in this 6-pointer later on. But obviously, we are looking at this Liverpool game, and what I do think is that now, more than ever, obviously looking at this Premier League position that we have, looking at the amount of injuries that we have here, it is terrible. Our club's position is terrible. We know this. But we need to get behind this team, and it means that now more than ever, we also need these players, especially Dragusin and Danso, because Romero and Van de Ven, one of them suspended, one of them's injured, to really step up in this game against Liverpool. We're away at one of the most difficult stadiums in the world, being Anfield. We also need Xavi Simons to be there with the playmaking, with the energy. We also need Conor Gallagher and Matt Sarr to really be active in those midfield areas, because it looks like Archie Gray will be having to play out of position with the absences that we do have. No matter how badly we think that how badly we think that Conor Gallagher has been playing recently, we still need to support them. And whatever happens after this game, we can make our opinions. I've already made my opinions clear on this channel, but I think now that it doesn't look like anything is going to be changing before this game, we do need to get behind this team. It is absolutely crucial that we get some points on Sunday, because some points is better than none. Some is better than none, and I think that is certainly the thing that we need to take away from this. And yeah, I think that is going to be the video for today. We've gone over the injuries, we've gone over the recent form, I've gone over my thoughts and my overall opinions on this. And yeah, I really hope you do enjoy this little short video. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know your predictions down below. I'd love to hear from you guys, by the way. And of course, as always, we got to get behind this team. Come on, you Spurs.